Welcome back to Across Louisiana. You know, it's always a great story when something local touches the whole world, and we have a story like that for you today. It's the Institute for Global Outreach, and here to tell us all about the great work they're doing is Velma Tarver. Welcome back to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Obviously, for the folks who haven't heard about this great initiative that you have and really the great reach that it has, tell me a little bit about how the Institute came to be and sort of what its mission is.
Well, the main mission of the Institute, first of all, I established it back in '07. And the main reason for the Institute for Global Outreach is to, first of all, inform others, make people more aware of the level of global suffering. Because we're all slightly aware of it, but many people don't know that children walk 2 hours a day just to get water, or that there are kids that are homeless. You see, a lot of people aren't as aware, or no plumbing, no toilets, some of what we have that we sometimes even take for granted, that there are so many people in the world that don't have that. So the first thing is to let people know. And what I've learned is when we become more aware of the suffering, then there's a part of our hearts that just open up naturally and want to help, especially when we know we can make a difference.
How was it that you became aware of this, and sort of what spurred you on to take on this project and to make those changes?
I became aware of it a long time ago, yet I wasn't familiar enough with the organizations, so I wasn't sure how I could impact those abroad. And that's why I started an organization myself, was because I created the Institute, which is something that, an organization that I would actually donate to, because we're more aware, making people more aware, and we're accountable for their dollars.
That's a great effort, and I know in order for you to keep doing that great work, you have an exciting fundraiser coming up called Walk for Humanity. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yes, the Walk for Humanity, because we realize there are many great causes even in our immediate communities. We chose one fundraiser for our global community, and that's the Walk for Humanity. We started it about 6 years ago in Shreveport, and we had our third walk. Well, this is our third walk here in Baton Rouge. It's a 1 mile, and it's also a 5K run.
I know that the funds that are raised as a result of that great event, enable you to have lots of successful programs that help address some of these needs. Tell me a little bit about the programs that the Institute offers.
One of the programs is an ECE program. That's our early childhood educational program. And these are the children that were really on the streets with their mothers. They were really beggars, and many of them were homeless. Now we have a preschool with 100 children in an actual preschool setting where they're eating 2 meals a day, and they have a curriculum. One of our bigger programs is our sponsorship and nurturing program. This is the one that we pay most attention to because the majority of these children are orphans. They lost their parents to the AIDS epidemic. And about 75% of the children are also HIV positive.
Wow.
And as tough as that is, and how hard and how heartbreaking that is, what's even worse is that these children, they don't have food to even take the medication that's provided for by the government. And that's what our sponsorship program is about. It's an allowance, a monthly allowance that allows for food. Some are helping with the rent, uniforms for school. Many of our children couldn't go to school because they didn't even have uniforms or a book, or mostly they were hungry.
So really, you're covering it all. I mean, you're empowering students, you're treating their health, their education, you're sort of touching every aspect of their lives.
Oh, sure, because the main thing is what we really look at is addressing the greatest need. And when you address the greatest need, like you said, it does cover a lot of areas. Like our college program, these students have a scholarship. They can go to school, all that's been taken care of by the government, yet they're so desperately poor that they don't have money even for a bar of soap. Or for the females to buy what they need, their personal items.
It's great work you're doing. I know folks are going to want to find out more. Tell them where they can go to find out more about the Institute and about Walk for Humanity.
Oh, sure. We can go to IGOCares. That's IGOCares.org. That's our website to find out more, or call our local number, which is 318-425-3351.
Thanks so much for coming on and telling us all about it. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
When we come back on Across Louisiana, get the scoop on the Find a Cure Gala. Don't miss it.